The book Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown is the first book I remember being read to me. I remember this book so clearly because to this day I can imagine getting so excited for my mother and father to read this book. It created excitement for me at nighttime. The Little Engine That Could, written by Waddy Piper, has left an impact on my whole life because it taught me that I can do anything I want in life. The little engine was given a daunting task and failed many times while trying to climb up the hill. In the end, it wasn't the success that mattered, it was the journey to get there. This lets me know that anything is possible even if you fail the first couple of times. Fancy Nancy by Jane O'Connor taught me that there is always a way to make something better. Nancy always improved everything to make the world more fancy. But the real point is that there is always room for improvement. You need to find people like Nancy in your life to help make those improvements. A Time to Keep, written by Tasha Tudor, is an important book in my life because it showed me the beauty in every month. My mom was born in May, and it talks about how in May, people would wrap streamers around the pole to show the significance of the arrival of spring. My mom always wanted to do this. The real important thing about this novel is the joy my mom and I had while reading, finding ways to enjoy every month. Cinderella, written by Walt Disney, taught me that no matter who you are, great things can happen. Those who are richer and have more money are not superior to you. As a person, as long as you stay strong, you can accomplish great things. The key is to be confident and not care about what others think about you. All that matters is what you think of yourself. Grimm's Fairy Tales, written by Jacob Grimm, was important to me because it was my mother's book. On the inside cover, whenever my grandma gives you a book, she will write why she gave it to you and the date. This was my mom's first book as a child and became my first from my grandmother. The real reason I remember this book so clearly is because I can always remember rereading the inside cover and thinking about how grateful I am to be reading the same book. The book A Child's Garden of Verses, written by Robert Louis Stevenson, I remember so clearly because my great-grandfather, GP, gave it to me. I can see him reading it to me. I used to read at least 4 of those poems a day. If you start to read them, still today I can recite the words. GP is so influential in my life. He lived through World War II, being a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. He was one of the most respected pilots in the world. I love to talk to him and hear his advice about life. Whenever I think about this book, I can see GP in my mind. Robert Frost's poetry was always a treat to read, and it taught me the art of poetry. Poetry puts words together and gives them so much meaning. The way it puts together sticks in your head. It gives you a deeper meaning to the text. My grandmother, with her soft voice, used to read it to me. It was hard to understand as a child, but can impact you so much. I Am Najood, Age 10 Divorce, by Najood Ali, gave me inspiration to make a difference in the world. I knew I wanted to do something in the government with being a lawyer and intelligence analyst, but didn't know if I wanted to go overseas or not. After reading this book, it confirmed that I wanted to travel the world making a difference. A lot of kids need help in third world countries where people who are willing to help are nearly impossible to find. I want to help some of those global problems that cause so much pain for others. The Giver by Lewis Laurie taught me the significance of going out of your way to save others. Sometimes being a good person can create life-changing actions. The key is to not be scared. I am very scared about if I become an intelligence analyst. I will enter some areas of the world where my job can't help me. I need to know that I have to be strong-willed because fear can't solve anything. The only fear arrives as is if you let it. The Giver taught me many valuable lessons about fear. All of these books helped me become the person I am today. I never had thought that books would change me so much.